What? Your managing moderators can. Okay. All right. So, welcome everybody. We doing a whole new kind of setup moving forward for our lives. So, excuse me if I keep readjusting this camera cuz I'm trying to figure out how I want it to sit moving forward for these lives. But I'll be doing it from this perspective now on. So today we're just going to get some general messages. I'll be doing these every Monday from now on, gaining these general messages. These are for the collective, so to whoever it resonates for is who it's for, okay? I will be also going through each of the 12 zodiac signs at the end of this video as well. So everybody will be able to kind of get a message, okay? Now, of course, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. If you are new to my channel, welcome, okay? If you are somebody who is recurring, hey family, you already know how we do things over here. This is going to be pretty much like how I do my TikTok lives. However, again, the setup is just a little bit different. I still will be going live every Monday to do general readings at some point between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then from now on, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays will be dedicated to one of the 4 elements, okay? And that will all be here only on YouTube. I won't be doing any other elemental readings or zodiac readings on any of my other platforms anymore. They will only be here, okay? So again, these are messages for the collective for this week. All of my messages are timeless, so whenever you see these videos, then you can take whatever resonates. However, I am picking up or reading the energy of this current week. But again, whenever you see this, if it resonates, it resonates. So let's go ahead and start off with 2 cards just to get some general energy. Unseen blessing popping out. I mean, popping out for real, okay? Unseen blessing coming out, which is great, okay? I'm hearing pleasure for your pain, okay? So as you can see, she's been crying, obviously, but her tears have watered, okay, her process, I'm sure, and now have become flowers, okay? So a lot of you guys are going to start seeing the returns of some of the tears you cried, some of the complicated things that you've gone through, some of the ups and downs and turning points and all type of shit has been probably going on. However, you are going to start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of you guys are going to start seeing these unexpected things start happening around you. So if there's things that you have been working towards, if there's things that you have been trying to figure out, if there's things that you have been you know, trying to fix or, you know, make happen in your life, and you've been kind of running into, you know, blockages, okay, this is definitely a time that you may start to see the fruits of your labor actually starting to come into fruition, okay? We also have trust your intuition, and we have free will on the bottom of the deck, okay? So it's going to be key that you start trusting and listening to your intuition. If there's certain things that you feel intuitively guided to do, it may not be comfortable, it may not feel good, however, do it, okay? Because you never know where it's leading you, you never know where it's taking you, and you never know what can come from you operating and following your intuition, following that inner voice, and doing the things that you feel guided or led to do, okay? So we're going to sit these up here to kind of keep out of the way. All right. And then I'm actually going to go in and pull some messages from this deck as well. Okay. And see what comes up. All right, let's see. What do we have to say, Spirit? Messages for the collective, Spirit. Anything they need to know. Ooh, cards flying. Okay, let's get one card at a time. Thank you. Let's get one more. Perfect. All right, first card out is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Again, this goes completely in direct alignment with this trust your intuition card. If my soul, if my intuition, if the parts of me are calling me to do something, if my inner being, my soul, who I truly am, is calling me to do something, then it's going to be important for me to fucking do it, okay? Whatever it may be, it may not be comfortable, okay? If you realize, you know, she's kind of like in the wilderness, she got all these mountains and all this stuff around her that I'm sure is uncomfortable. It's not her normal environment, okay? But when you get out of your normal environment, you automatically step into uncharted territory, which means that you now can be introduced to new things. Only new things are in new environments. We can't expect to get new things in old environments, okay? So ask yourself this question: what is my soul calling me to do? What is my intuition trying to tell me for me to do? What decisions do I need to make? What ways do I need to start thinking, you know, differently, or, you know, update my thoughts or update my feelings or my emotions or whatever the case is, so I can start to align with the things that are for me, okay? And then we have the Star Seed card that says, what lights you up? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of self-discovery. Spirit is really pushing you. Look at the bottom of the deck. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, all of this is talking about what you're being called to do, and the things that light you up. So what do you feel like is for you to do? Some of you guys have set down dreams and put away dreams and things that you wanted to accomplish a long time ago because you thought that it wasn't possible. But Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to kind of go dust off some of those goals, some of those dreams, and some of those things that you wanted to do and work on and achieve, so that you're able, okay, to live out the way that you want to live, to you know, align with your life purpose, and to start to receive the things that you've been looking for, you know, throughout your process, okay? So let's go ahead and tap in and get some tarot. These are our, you know, foundational cards. So we're going to tap in a little bit to see what Spirit is saying to us and kind of make more sense of, in general, what's kind of going on here, okay? I'm also hearing while I'm looking at this unseen blessing card, laugh now, cry later. Okay, so a lot of people who may have, you know, laughed at you, talked shit about you, made you feel some type of way, put you down. Okay, when you reemerge as this new being, okay, when you may be the unseen blessing that they didn't even expect, right? You may be the new thing that pops up and pops out, you know, that they weren't even expecting. They weren't expecting this new version of you. They weren't expecting this updated version of you. They weren't expecting, you know, for you to basically, you know, triumph, okay, and move yourself from one place to another. They weren't expecting this, but you popped out as this new person, and everybody is thrown off. Everybody is confused, okay? So let's get 5 cards of tarot. The Knight of Wands. I love this energy for you guys, okay? So it's definitely uncharted territory because we have the Knight of Wands, okay? A lot of you are learning how to communicate your feelings and your emotions, and learning how to stand on how you feel, okay? A lot of you have been in a place where you may not have been as open or as comfortable with sharing your emotions, sharing your feelings, you know, going over the things that make you feel some type of way, or being more vocal about, you know, the things that you may feel on the inside, the things that you internalize and really don't share with other people, okay? And I'm loving this energy for you. So, you know, if you are someone who doesn't really speak up for yourself, or you're starting to speak up for yourself a little bit more, then this definitely can resonate with you. However, it's going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage, okay? Getting out of your comfort zone and starting to really speak how you feel and being unapologetic in regards to your feelings takes a lot of courage, okay? It's not something that happens overnight, so take your time. This showing up in the night form instead of the king form lets me know that this is new for you. Okay, so take your time, go through the process, start speaking up a little bit at a time, and eventually you'll get to a place where you feel completely comfortable with showing people, you know, your true inner emotions, and with letting it be known how you feel. Okay, let's see what else comes out here. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so some of you guys could be coming or speaking against, finally, you know, someone or something that has been plaguing you for a long time. Okay, so this could be you kind of going against someone who may have always been evil to you or always been negative to you. This could be a parent, this could be a enemy, this could be a coworker, anyone who has always kind of had this negative outlook on you, or anyone who has always tried to make you feel some type of way or judged you or anything like that. As you can see, they're kind of like facing off, right? So it's finally the time for you to kind of face off against a lot of the people, places, and things. This may not be a person, this could be mentalities, principalities, ideologies, any of those things that were no longer serving you at one point, but you're finally getting the courage to kind of go against these things and show them exactly who the fuck you are. Okay, now with this, I'm also getting a need to balance. Okay, so with speaking up for yourself is knowing when to speak up for yourself and when not to say certain things. So I'm also seeing a level of balance coming here, where you're learning, okay, this is something that I should, you know, speak up about and say something about, and then this situation may be something that I shouldn't waste my breath on. Okay, learning the difference between the two, and moving and acting accordingly is going to be so super important as well. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so I also see someone coming in to kind of help you. Some of you guys may have a mentor, some of you guys may just have someone that you may watch, whether it's like you know, any type of lectures or anyone on social media, or you may have a friend or someone that is pushing you, or someone that is going to come in and help you with this process of self-discovery and of living unapologetically. This could also be your spirit team, so this can be ancestors or spirit guides as well, but there is someone coming in to offer you help or assistance. If you are somebody who has been struggling as far as stability goes, so with your home life, whether it's finances or whether it's career or just getting your home life together, period, there also could be some good things coming in soon. Like I said, unseen blessing was one of the main cards that popped out, so this could definitely be a form of the unseen blessings that are coming in, or the unseen fortune and abundance that's coming in for you. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind as well. If there are people who are coming in to try to help you, let them help you. If there are people who say, hey, you know, if you need anything, let me know, let them know. Okay, we shouldn't have people in our lives anyway if they can't help us when we need help, or they can't be there for us when we need them to be there for us. Okay, so if there's help coming in, make sure that you are open to this help. Don't get into a place where you're like, I just want to do it all by myself and I don't trust nobody and blah 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 blah. No, none of that. Allow these people to come in and give you the assistance that you need, because this could be the missing link that you need in order to push you on to that place that you're supposed to be at. Okay, we have the Star card. So I definitely see some of you guys coming up. And when I say that, I mean, you know, getting the attention and the recognition that you deserve. A lot of you guys will finally be able to show people who you are as you are emerging from this place of kind of being closed in and reserved. Some of you guys have, you know, maybe taken time to yourselves, where you've kind of, you know, pushed people away or kind of went into hermit mode, and kind of been a little selfish. I don't really like to say selfish, because self-care is not selfish, but taking the time for yourself. Okay, and a lot of you are finally going to reemerge and kind of show everybody, hey, this is what I've been working on, this is who I am now. You know, I've grown, I've changed, I have, you know, come into a better understanding of myself, or so on and so forth. And now a lot of people are going to be able to see who you truly are. Now let me say this: some people in your space already knew who the fuck you was, you just didn't know. So what may be feeling like a surprise or a shock as you reemerge from this hermit mode, you may think like, oh, people are not going to, know who I am, or they're not going to respect me, or they're not going to this, or they're not going to that because of who I am or who I've become as I've been working on myself. But you have been this person, or people have seen you in this positive light for a long time, but you're just now getting to a place where you can see it for yourself. Okay, so a lot of this may come as a surprise to other people, but some people may not be shocked or surprised because they always seen this within you. You just didn't see it within yourself. Okay, so a lot of you guys are waking up to who you truly are, and you're making that known, and you're walking in that, in that grace and in that energy now moving forward. And a lot of people are going to be shocked. A lot of people may have some things to say. A lot of people may say that you switched up or you changed, and you did. I mean, what the fuck? You did. You did switch up. You did change. And you were supposed to. We're supposed to change. We're supposed to be different. We're supposed to elevate. We're supposed to, increase our energy and become, better vessels every single day. So if anyone has a problem with you changing, if anybody has a problem with you becoming this new version of yourself, fuck 'em. Point blank period. Okay, but a lot of you are going to start getting the recognition if you've been putting in a lot of work, whether it's in your life, your personal life, whether it's at work, at your job, whether you are an influencer, or you are usually in front of a lot of people, whether you are a speaker or something along those lines. You are going to start getting the recognition that you deserve. Again, unseen blessing. Okay, so a lot of things are going to start to come to you, that you may not have even expected. Okay, some of you went into this process, of working on yourself so that you can become a better person. You weren't necessarily thinking about, people benefiting from you becoming a better person. You just was like, I want to get myself together. And you did that. But getting yourself together does come with a lot of beautiful things and a lot of beautiful recognition. So just be prepared for that. And when you do receive it, allow yourself to receive it. Okay. Some of you guys, may not like to receive recognition, or when people say good job, or they want to kind of put you out on Front Street and kind of prop you up so everybody can see how amazing you are. Some of us don't like that. Some of us be like, oh no, we try to downplay it and take the humble road. Fuck the humble road. We done too much work, in the background. We done too much work working on ourselves and getting ourselves together to walk around this bitch being humble. Okay, so you don't have to be humble. Humble doesn't, being humble doesn't mean that you can't acknowledge how amazing and how great you are. Doesn't mean that. Okay, so allow people to prop you up. Allow yourself to intake all of the good words and all of the good responses and reviews that you receive as you are emerging, from this hermit mode, or as you're coming out of hiding. Okay, and allow people to give you that recognition and take it on, because you deserve it. You've worked so hard to be the person that you are, and to get to the places that you are. Queen of Swords energy. Absolutely. You work so hard to get here. Okay, so now that you're here, allow people to give you, your flowers. There's nothing wrong with you, getting your flowers for doing the things that you are doing and have been doing behind closed doors. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify each one of these. I also see the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of fast forward movement. Okay, a lot of things are happening fast. A lot of things are coming to you all quickly. Okay, a lot of good things. We got the Temperance in here signifying balance. So as things are coming in fast and quickly, make sure that you are keeping yourself balanced. Don't let these things kind of throw you off from the progress that you've been making so far. Allow yourself to stay in this balanced energy, okay, so that you are able to keep up with the things that you have worked so hard for. Okay, so I'm just going to do these like that so everything is visible. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and clarify using this specific deck. Okay. Now, what I will say is a lot of you guys will also be finding different partnerships as well. So definitely stay aware of that. You may have different people who come into your life, again, to help you, to assist you, to help you go further into your journey and accomplish even more. So definitely keep that in mind. Don't be hesitant. Well, be hesitant within reason, okay? Don't just close yourself off from everybody, but allow yourself to alarm went off, but allow yourself to kind of gauge people by the energy that they're giving you, okay? Don't close yourself off from just everybody, period, and think that you have to do everything by yourself, because a lot of people are getting specific people sent to them to be a part of their lives to help you kind of facilitate your current life and get you to the next point in your life, okay? Some people may be coming in just temporarily to help you move to the next point, and some people may be coming in permanently, okay? To be a permanent fixture in your life. But the only way that you'll know who is who is by vetting everybody that comes into your space, okay? So as these people are coming to your space, make sure that you are paying attention to who they are, what they're offering, what they're talking about, and everything in between, okay? So let's clarify this Knight of Wands first. Some of you guys could also be in the gym as well, a part of, you know, you kind of going through this hermit mode or kind of going through this reflection phase. Can also be, you know, you working on your body and your health as well, okay? So clarifying that, we have past lives. So again, a lot of the things that affected you before, a lot of the things that you dealt with in the previous portions of your life, whether it's this lifetime or other lifetimes, you are finally getting the power within to kind of start going against those things and making better decisions and choices, okay? So a lot of you are no longer allowing your past to create your future, okay? You're realizing that there's certain things from your past that you had to understand. There's certain things from your past that you had to release. And now that you are going through that process, and now that you understand that process, you are now able to let go of a lot of these past life emotions and feelings, and therefore put yourself, you know, in a completely different energy, and allow different things to come to you as you're doing that, okay? There's also a need for, you know, a lot of you to not want to fit in anymore, okay? If you can see, both of these look kind of like chameleons to me. But, you know, chameleons, what they do is they blend in with their surroundings. You know, they wherever they are, they just kind of blend in with that energy. And Spirit is saying you don't need to be no fucking chameleon. Okay, you are unique. Everything that you have for a reason. All of the characteristics that you have for a reason. And you were created the way that you were created in order to achieve what it is that you are supposed to achieve. So with that being said, of course your life is going to look differently from others. Of course you as a person are going to be different from other people. That's how it is supposed to be, okay? Let's clarify this Knight of Swords. One card, Spirit. Thank you. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Master. So a lot of you guys are mastering yourselves, okay? This has been about mastering yourselves, figuring out what parts of you, again, do you need to keep? What parts of you do you need to throw away? And what parts of you do you need to make better? There's a lot of things that make us who we are that are still stuck at the foundational basics point. Okay, and Spirit is saying it's time to upgrade some of these things about ourselves, okay? It's time for some of you guys to have upgrades on your spiritual gifts. It's time for you to have upgrades on your intuition, on your, you know, the things that you're good at, your regular gifts, okay? Your career, your home life, your finances. It's time to upgrade certain things. It's time to upgrade your mentality, okay? And as you're upgrading these things, you learn to master these things, okay? And mastering your life is a process. So don't expect, you know, to be a complete master of your life and your experiences and your circumstances, you know, just because you've done a couple exercises and you've done a little bit of work on your life, okay? It's a process. But as you are learning yourself and as you are figuring out who you truly are, you will also start to master yourself more, and walk in this new energy, okay? Where you are continuously getting better and becoming better, okay? Let's clarify this Four of Cups. breakthrough. Like I said, something is coming in to provide you this breakthrough. It can be a person, or this can be one of your spiritual deities, guides, ancestors. Someone is coming through to provide you this breakthrough energy, where you are leaving this old energy, this stagnant energy, and now things are starting to finally work. So if you're somebody who has been struggling on your journey for a while, there's certain things that just have not been working for you. There's certain things that just have not been going your way. There's certain things that have just been fucked up. Okay. Breakthrough energy is coming. So expect for certain things to come through unexpectedly. Remember, unseen blessings. Okay. So there's going to be some unseen things, unforeseen things, and things that you just did not expect that are going to come your way. Okay. This can come in the version of a person. So it can be a person providing you this breakthrough or this assistance, or this could be one of your guides, the people from your spiritual team that is coming in to help you shift from this current space to another space, or that is just coming in to help you and provide you some type of immediate assistance that you may need. Okay. So definitely be aware of that. Okay. Be open to that. You may not know the way that it's going to come, so don't shut yourself down and think that it can only come in one way, because when you do that, you're going to fuck it up and you're going to miss this opportunity. So keep yourself open, but also keep yourself alert, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's clarify the star card. One card for the star card, Spirit. Thank you. Traveling, like I said, a lot of you guys are being promoted and put on a different platform. Some of you guys may even be traveling to do what you do. So if you are a speaker, or if you do something as far as using your voice, okay, or if you're doing something that is just in the public eye, some of you can start traveling in order to do some of these things. So you may start doing like speaker events or something like that. Some of you guys may just be getting out of your comfort zone, period. And a part of you being promoted is a part of you being pushed out of your comfort zones. Okay. Some of you guys may need to move or relocate. If you have been thinking about moving or relocating, then that is a great, fantastic idea. Sometimes you just need to be in a new environment in order to, really hone in on the new energy to create the things that we're trying to create. But all in all, Spirit is taking you from one place to another. Okay. We also have the number 8 being on this card as well, which represents infinite. Okay, so there can be an infinite amount of blessings that are coming in for you guys, or an infinite amount of opportunities. This also 8 also means abundance. Okay, so a lot of abundance can be coming for you all as well as you are moving out of your comfort zones. I'm also saying that as well. Okay, like I said in the beginning, moving to calmer waters. Okay, finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And if you look up ahead is this great big ball of sunlight. Okay, so a lot of you guys are moving from one place to another, whether that's physically, whether that's mentally, whether that's emotionally, but there is some type of advancement that is happening. Again, a lot of you are going to start receiving the recognition that you so deserve. Okay, whether you believe you deserve it or not, it is important for you to start believing it. Okay, so that you can get it. But whether you believe it or not, a lot of you are going to start getting the recognition that you deserve. Okay. Again, if you don't feel like you're good enough to receive the things that are coming into you, then you can either fuck it up to the point where you don't receive it at all, or when you receive it, you're not really going to feel as amazing as you should when you get it. Okay, so a lot of this is letting go of, again, the old versions of yourselves, the ways that you've seen yourself before, so that when you start to get these new things and you start to be promoted and pushed out, you actually understand that you deserve it. And it's not just something that you're just getting, or Spirit isn't just pushing you out there to fall and just pushing you out there to the wolves, but it's actually something that you worked so hard for and that you are prepared for. Okay, if these opportunities and different things start to come to you, that means that you're ready. You believe 100% that you're ready for it or not, it doesn't really matter. Okay, if it comes to you, you're ready for it. Okay, make yourself believe it so that you can start to embrace the different things that you are getting. Okay, and let's clarify this Queen of Swords, and then we're going to pull some ancestor messages and some final messages here. One card for my Queen of Swords. Thank you. One card for my Queen of Swords. Thank you. Conditioning. So life as you know it is changing, okay? As we elevate, as we move into new territory, as we move into new places, we have to recondition ourselves, okay? And the best example I can give is if you've ever played a sport or you ever watched sports, before they start a new season, they go through a conditioning period. This conditioning period basically is where these athletes will use this time to get their bodies back in shape, to let go of the fat or the mentalities or whatever is limiting them from being their best selves in this new season, and really shifting yourself to a new energy, shifting your mentality to a new place, and shifting your energy period to a place that can sustain the new things that you are receiving, okay? So as you are finally becoming who you're supposed to be, as you are finally walking up in the energy that you're supposed to walk in and aligning yourself with your life purpose, you also have to recondition yourself to make sure that you are gaining the proper understanding, that, you know, old things cannot occupy new space. So any of the old things that may be coming up for you to kind of deal with, you know, a lot of people have been feeling like they're being tested, and you're not necessarily being tested, but rather what's happening is spirit is trying to prepare you for this new cycle and this new place that you're moving into, okay? And you can't go into this new place carrying around all of this old bullshit, okay? So it's not that you're being tested necessarily, it's that spirit is trying to show you, hey, this is not who you are anymore, and this is not where you're headed anymore. So you need to change your mentality to fit where you're going. You need to change your perspective to fit where you're going. You need to change, you know, the way that you view life, the way that you see the things around you, and so on and so forth, so that you can be prepared for the new energy and the new territory that you're walking into, okay? As I'm going ahead and shuffling these cards, again, I'm going to explain the new schedule for readings so that everyone can understand. Again, Mondays, not this Monday, unfortunately, because right now I'm blocked off of TikTok from doing lives until tomorrow. But every Monday starting from here on out, I will be doing my general readings on TikTok live, and the replays will be posted here on YouTube. And then Tuesday through Friday, I will be doing a different element for each day live on YouTube, okay? So I won't be doing any more zodiac readings on TikTok or Facebook. I won't be doing any more element readings, meaning air signs, fire signs, water signs, earth signs. I won't be doing any of those readings anymore on TikTok. They will be live here Tuesday through Friday every week, up until the month of June, okay? So that's the new schedule moving forward. Definitely, if you don't follow me on TikTok, definitely make sure that you do. If you do not have a TikTok, again, make sure that you subscribe, because those videos will be put here after I make them on TikTok, so that you guys can watch the replay, and then everything else throughout the week will be live on YouTube, okay? All right, so let's get some messages to close out. I really love the energy of this reading. You know, getting out of your comfort zone and really breaking through all of the things that you didn't even know that you were strong enough to break through, and really becoming the version of yourself that you've always been, but you just didn't know that you were. So I'm really loving this, okay? And trusting your intuition, you know, building that relationship with yourself so that you are able to trust yourself and move accordingly to the things that, you know, you're being guided to do, because our intuition is telling us all the things that we need to do, and how to get to the places that we want to get to. However, we have to make sure that we're being open to listening to our intuition. So we have boundaries coming out. I know these cards are a little bit hard to read, but boundaries, 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 boundaries. As you elevate, your boundaries should also elevate, okay? So you should not have the same boundaries that you had 6 months ago. You should not have the same boundaries that you had a year ago, that you had 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, okay? Every time you reach a different place in your life, whether that's spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, socially, whatever okay, that you reach, you want to make sure that you're upgrading your boundaries to match that energy, okay? If you know that, you are now at a different place and you're still allowing some of the same things, then there's a problem, okay? Now, for every boundary comes a consequence. If you do not have consequences for your boundaries, you don't really have a boundary, okay? So, for example, the White House, right? I live in D.C. The White House is gated. It has about like a 10-15 foot gate that goes around the entire White House, okay? Now, with that gate, it also has signs on the gate that says keep out, you can't come past this line, whatever, don't climb the gate, don't touch the gate, whoop de whoop de whoop, all that good stuff. But it also has guards with guns that will shoot your ass with no question if you go beyond that damn gate, okay? So that is the consequence for the boundary. The boundary is the gate, the guard is the consequence, okay? You are the White House. Your boundaries are the gates to the White House, okay? And the consequences are the guards that sit at the gate to make sure that if somebody just so happens to cross that motherfucker, that they are dealt with, okay? Same thing with your life. You should be protecting yourself with your boundaries and then enforcing your consequences if your boundaries are breached or if your boundaries are disrespected, okay? So if you don't have consequences to your boundaries, then people will continue to do the same shit over and over, okay? New money opportunities. So like I said, again, unseen blessing, breakthrough energy, and getting some assistance here, okay? There is definitely some new money coming to you guys. So if your finances have been strained over the last couple of weeks, couple of months, definitely look forward to calmer waters. Look forward to some different things coming in for you, okay? As far as your money is concerned, some of you guys may get a new job. Some of you guys may get random deposits. Some of you guys may go ahead and take on a career, or your career can go ahead and pop off and you start receiving sales for whatever your career is. Or you can just get a random ass deposit. Somebody that may randomly want to help you or assist you in any type of way, shape, or form, okay? But just be open to that. That's definitely good news. I mean, I don't know nobody who don't like a little extra coin, okay? And the extra coin ain't never hurt nobody, okay? Vacation. Some of you guys need to go ahead and take a vacation. If you've been thinking about getting away for a little bit, clearing your head, getting some time for yourself, maybe taking your family out, doing something for your family, doing something for the people around you, whatever the case is, or just doing something for yourself. Even if it's just a staycation where you just stay a couple miles from your house in a hotel room. I don't care. But a lot of you guys need this break so that you can clear your mind, refresh your energy, rejuvenate yourself, and reemerge, brand new and refreshed, and now you're able to take on the next part of your journey, okay? Some of you guys may be working, all work, no play, okay? And Spirit is saying you deserve to have some type of fun. You deserve to have a break from all of the things that you've been doing and working on and trying to make happen, okay? It's nothing wrong with taking a damn break from this journey, okay? It's already a lot, so definitely take some time for yourself and prioritize your self-care, okay? Some of you also may need to take a vacation from a relationship where you need to go ahead and leave that motherfucker, okay? But that's another story. Throat chakra, okay? Speaking your truth, okay? We talked about the throat chakra here with this Knight of Wands, okay? And allowing yourself to speak your truth that are affecting you. There's certain things that are bothering you. There's certain things that are on your mind, period. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to let people know what you're feeling. Don't be afraid to let people know, what is bothering you, what is on your mind, that they got you fucked up. Whatever you may need to communicate, don't be afraid to communicate those things. Speaking your truth is very, very important, and speaking up for yourself is very, 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 very important. Again, whatever we allow will continue. So if you're not speaking your truth and putting up these boundaries and having consequences for your boundaries, then you can definitely expect for these things to come again, okay, and be reoccurring. And let's get one more card to close us out. One more card for the collective spirit. Thank you. Look, move on, relocate. Like I said, some of y'all, it's time to move. Confirmation, 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 and it's right under this traveling card. It is time to move. It is time to relocate, okay? This could be you moving physically, moving to a different state, a different city, a different country. This could also be just you moving your mentality, moving from one thought process to another, moving from being negative to being positive, you know, moving relationships, moving friendships, moving whatever it may be, careers, okay? But there's some need to move on, or to relocate yourself, so that you can start to actually see the fruits of your labor personified, okay? So hopefully, and look at this, miracles at the bottom of the deck. I'm not playing with y'all. Let me get off of here. Hopefully these messages resonated. Again, I will be on here Tuesday through Friday of every week to go through each element. Tomorrow I will be doing air signs. So tomorrow is my air signs. So definitely make sure that you tune in, or you have your notifications on, so that you can watch it live, or even just so that you know that a new video has been posted, so that you can see it. Also make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.